All women will test you because no woman wants to be with a weak man. It's not about playing games. It's about instinct. She wants to know if you are truly strong, confident, and capable of handling life's pressures. If you can't handle a little resistance from her, how will you handle the challenges of a relationship, career, or personal growth? She's searching for a rock, a man who remains strong and unshaken, no matter how high her emotional waves rise. Like the sea meeting the shore, she wants to crash into you, knowing you'll always stand firm. Your strength is what makes her feel secure, respected, and truly drawn to you. But beware, the wrong ones will test you endlessly, not to admire your strength, but to break you. Knowing the difference is key. A good woman tests to see if you're the man you claim to be. A toxic woman tests to manipulate and control you. Even the right ones need to verify that your inner strength and confidence match the persona you project outwardly. That's why they employ congruence tests, subtle or not so subtle ways to ensure that the man you present is truly who you are. Here are 8 common tests women will throw at you and how to pass them with confidence. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications. Your support helps us bring you the best dating and relationship advice. Now let's get started. Number 1, she acts distant or cold. Everything seemed great. Fun conversations, strong chemistry, maybe even an amazing date. Then suddenly she pulls away. Her texts slow down. The flirty energy disappears. Your mind starts racing. Did I do something wrong? Is she losing interest? Is there someone else? But here's the truth. She's likely testing you. Why women do this? Women instinctively seek strength in a man. When she pulls away, she's checking. Are you emotionally secure or easily shaken? Will you chase or stay confident? Do you have self-respect and options? This is called a congruence test, to see if your confidence is real or just an act. How most guys fail. They panic, double texting, over-explaining, or asking, "Did I do something wrong?" which screams insecurity. They overcompensate, trying too hard to impress her or win her back. The result? She loses attraction because you show that your emotions depend on her. How to pass the test. Stay calm and unbothered. Act like nothing changed. Don't chase. Let her come to you. Focus on your life, goals, and social circle. Keep your options open. A high-value man never clings too soon. Why this works? Women respect men who don't need their validation. Stay secure, and she'll come back on her own with even more attraction. Because the truth is, women chase men who don't chase them. Number 2, she disrespects you, subtly or directly. Ever had a woman make a sarcastic joke at your expense, interrupt you mid-sentence, or toss out a playful insult? It might seem harmless at first, but make no mistake, she's testing you. Women do this to gauge your confidence and see what they can get away with. It's not always malicious, but it is a subconscious way of determining whether you're a man who stands his ground or one who gets walked all over. Fail the test. You laugh it off awkwardly, ignore it, or brush it under the rug. Maybe you even agree with her in an attempt to stay on her good side. But here's the problem. When you let it slide, she instantly loses respect. In her mind, you've just shown that you have no backbone. Pass the test. You don't get angry, but you also don't let it slide. Instead, you respond in a way that's confident, playful, and assertive. You acknowledge the disrespect, but you do it in a way that keeps the conversation light and fun. For example, her, "Ugh, you're so annoying." You, that's cute. You try so hard to insult me. Said with a smirk. By responding this way, you achieve two things. You make it clear that you won't tolerate disrespect. You show that you're unshaken, maintaining control of the interaction. The key here is balance. You don't lash out or act insecure, but you also don't just take the hit. You handle it with a cool, collected attitude. And that's exactly what makes you attractive. Number 3, she talks about other guys, what it really means. She casually brings up another guy, maybe a coworker who keeps flirting with her or a celebrity she finds attractive. At first, this might seem like she's just making conversation, but there's more to it. She's testing you. She wants to see how secure you are in yourself. If you react with jealousy or insecurity, she'll sense weakness. But if you handle it with confidence and playfulness, you pass with flying colors. How most guys fail the test. You get jealous or defensive. You try to prove you're better than the guy she mentioned. You make negative comments about him. This reaction screams insecurity, and nothing turns a woman off faster than a man who doubts his own value. How to pass the test like a pro. Stay cool and unfazed. Respond with humor or playful indifference. Show that you're confident in your own worth. Here are examples. Her. This guy at work keeps flirting with me. You. That's adorable. Should I send him a good luck card? Or her. Chris Hemsworth is so hot. You. Yeah, he's all right. But does he know how to make your coffee just the way you like it? By keeping it lighthearted, you show that you're secure in yourself. And that's far more attractive than any guy she could ever mention. Number 4, she cancels plans last minute. Women naturally respect men who value their time and won't tolerate being treated as an afterthought. If she cancels plans at the last minute without a legitimate excuse, she's not just being flaky. She's testing how much you value yourself. Fail the test, you act overly accommodating and desperate, responding with something like, "Oh, no worries, when are you free next?" By doing this, you communicate that your time isn't valuable, and she realizes she can take you for granted. This often leads to her losing interest because you've shown her she doesn't need to respect your schedule. Pass the test. You remain unfazed and set a clear boundary. Your response should be calm, yet firm. Her. Hey, I can't make it tonight. You. All good. I don't usually reschedule. Let me know if you want to plan something another time. By handling it this way, you subtly signal that you have options and that you won't sit around waiting for her. This creates intrigue and makes her respect you more. If she's genuinely interested, she'll make an effort to see you next time on your terms. Number 5, she gives you attitude for no reason. Ever had a woman suddenly act moody, irritated, or pick a pointless argument? One minute she's fine, the next she's giving you attitude for no clear reason. What's going on? This is called a shit test, a subconscious way for her to gauge your emotional strength. Women are naturally drawn to men who remain confident and unshaken under pressure. If you react poorly, she loses attraction. If you handle it like a pro, her respect and desire for you increase. Fail the test. You get frustrated and argue back. You become defensive and try to justify yourself. You panic and try to fix her mood. When you react emotionally, she sees you as weak and easily rattled. Instead of coming across as a strong man, you look like someone who can't handle a little tension. Pass the test. You stay calm and unbothered. You respond with humor and confidence. You flip the script playfully. Let's see these examples. Her. Ugh, you never listen to me. You smirks. That's crazy. I was just about to say the same thing about you. Or her sighs. You're so annoying. You, I know it's part of my charm. Grins. By not taking the bait, you show that you're in control of your emotions. Instead of fueling the drama, you keep things light and fun. She realizes that her mood swings don't shake you, which makes you even more attractive in her eyes. Number 6, she plays hard to get. When a woman likes you but makes you work for her attention, she's not just being difficult, she's testing your patience, confidence, and ability to handle challenges. She wants to see if you're the kind of man who stays in control, or if you crumble under pressure. Fail the test, you get needy, send multiple messages, complain about her not responding, or try too hard to win her over. This screams insecurity, and she'll quickly lose interest. Pass the test, you stay calm, confident, and unbothered. If she takes hours to text back, you don't react emotionally. You simply match her energy and pull back. If she plays games, you refuse to play along. Women are drawn to men who don't chase them relentlessly. The moment she realizes you're not desperate for her attention, she'll start chasing you instead. Stay in your power, and she'll respect you more. Number 7, she pushes your boundaries. Will you stand your ground? Some women will test you by pushing your limits to see if they can control or manipulate you. This can show up in different ways. She might pressure you to change your plans, guilt trip you into doing something you don't want to do, or subtly challenge your values. This isn't always malicious. Sometimes it's her way of seeing whether you're a strong, confident man who stands by his principles, or someone who can be easily swayed. Fail the test. If you cave in, apologize unnecessarily, or change your stance just to make her happy, she'll start losing respect for you. Women may say they want a guy who always prioritizes them, but deep down, they don't respect a man who can't stand up for himself. Pass the test. You hold firm on your boundaries, making it clear that you're not easily manipulated. Her, come on, just do this for me. You, I don't do that, but you're welcome to. This response is calm, assertive, and non-reactive. It sends a clear message. You're a man who values himself, and you won't compromise just to seek approval. Women respect men who have the confidence to say no without fear of losing them. It shows strength, self-respect, and leadership, qualities that are naturally attractive. Number 8, she asks for space, what it really means. When a woman says she needs space, it's often a subtle test to see how secure and independent you truly are. She wants to know if you can handle the distance or if you'll crumble without her. How you fail the test, if you beg, plead, or try to convince her to stay by talking things out. She sees this as emotional dependence. Instead of making her feel closer, it actually pushes her away, making her lose attraction. How you pass the test, you respect her request without hesitation. You don't chase, over-explain, or panic. Instead, you shift your focus to yourself, your goals, passions, and personal growth. By detaching and genuinely living your life, you create space for her to miss you. The more she feels your absence, the more she starts to question her decision. And more often than not, she'll come back, this time with a renewed sense of attraction for you. A man who passes these tests makes a woman feel safe, attracted, and excited. Weak men fail. Strong men pass. Which one are you? Let me know in the comments if you faced any of these tests or others. Thank you for being here today. I hope this video brought you valuable insights and inspiration. If you found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with the important friends in your life, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our latest content. Stay strong, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next video.